comes Alabama. Noah Gurley attacks. Swatted by Drew Timme. Off the foot of Jaden Davison. Great rebound tipped out by Timme and a steal. J.D. Davison steps in front and finishes for Alabama.
Oh, my. Building is made to host big-time events.
And it's already a fervent home for the Kraken as Drew Timme.
If you're Alabama, that is not where Drew Timme can ever catch the ball. That close to the basket, because if he gets it there, it's over.
Juwan Gary from deep, and Alabama who led the
turnovers and run off those turnovers. Because if you don't have to go against the set defense, that's when you're going to find a lot more success.
It gets to Drew Timme somehow from Chet Holmgren.
Nate Oates has done such a tremendous job with the Crimson Tide program.
Zach's pushing. Underneath in the lane, Andrew Nembhard for Gonzaga.
And Chet Holmgren doing such a good job influencing this game already. Watch the pass here, drive baseline. Defense helps over. When you help over, your weak side rotations really got to take that extra step. They didn't do it. Drew Timme was able to score at the cup, and then defensive.
And it pulls Alabama to within one. A deep three, and Rasheer Bolton
in the last two. He's been ultra efficient, hasn't turned it over, rebounding the ball well.
And attacking it. And contact in the lane, offensive foul on Julian Strother of Gonzaga, to the dismay of the. Here's a three launched, and a pretty stroke from Jaden Shackelford for Alabama. Here's a three from Darius Miles from the corner. Donate to the Jimmy V Foundation. Go to v.org. Three, Jaden Shackelford.
Remember the previous possession, Jaden Shackelford, as I mentioned off the top, one of the best three-point shooters in the SEC.
Underneath the reverse and the follow from J.D. Davison.
There's a difference in the level of athleticism, Roxy Bernstein. Watch this. First of all, nobody puts a body on him, and he runs right to the cup and just flushes it. Now, you can understand why. I think he elevates his stock at the next level a lot.
Julian Strother hits a three.
Kristaps Porzingis and Evan Mobley, so I just love his all-around impact.
Off the inbound delay in for Charles Bediako.
How much is that gap, though, at number one closing when you look at the play of Jabari Smith from Auburn, or you look at Paolo Banchero and what he's done on the big stage so far for Duke?
Yeah, I think that it's a three-man race right now. You know, you look at what Paolo's done.
Timme before next spring.
I think if he can step out and expand his game a little bit, you know, here you see Gonzaga getting out and running. I mean, Andrew Nembhard is so good in transition there, turns it over. But I think teams want to see, can he step out and shoot the three? Because
pretty reverse.
Luis Scola, when you talk about him, because, you know, he's a guy who does most of his damage 15 feet and in. So teams want to see, can he? So I think you have a handful of guys who are going to play in the NBA for a long time.
Mike, outstanding stuff. Of course, everybody can read your work at ESPN.com.
As Shackelford, Euro step, which is otherwise known as a travel in other parts. But two opportunities for Gonzaga early in this game.
Just want to throw in, you can follow Mike Schmitz on Twitter as well to get his latest at Mike_Schmitz.
Staying true to the identity. One of Nate Oates' best attributes is just how much they stay true to who they are.
Shackelford again.
Clearly with 6. That's 17 of their 28 points. Now, I'm not a math major, and that's okay, but
what was your major at UC? Bama. As the Zags have gone about 3 minutes without scoring. Andrew Nembhard. Nice drop off to Drew Timme, who has Jaden Shackelford, the kick out to J.D. Davison, and a three for Davison.
A little stagnant here. But one of the ways to break it down is to get in the teeth of the defense. They want to score in the paint. They scored there early. Now they're going to have to try to reestablish their ability to score and to feel the emotion for him. And everybody that was in attendance, I think just speaks so loudly to his impact of the game.
Jaden Shackelford one more time. He is
attacking foul where they're looking to score on you at that point in time. But again, rebound, kick out, great time to shoot the three because it makes the run and the close.
Nolan Hickman in the game, the freshman from Seattle. For the Bulldogs as Drew Timme backs his way in. Spins it up in the reverse.
Probably giving up 2 points.
The lob and the finish from Charles Betty.
Becomes, can Michigan beat Iowa? And if they can, then Harbaugh and the Wolverines are in.
In transition, the finish from Hunter Sallis for Gonzaga. And a steal. Ahead for Andrew Nembhard. Timeout, Alabama.
The opponent begins to get confidence, and you're sloppy, a little bit careless with it. It gives Mark Few the opportunity to talk to his team and be like, guys, we got to dial this thing back in.
Anton Watson cutting to the goal for the Sound. Right, turn the corner. Here's J.D. Davison in the corner. Rattles in a three.
Thanks, Roger.
And the lay-in pretty on the baseline, and Bolton is denied by Charles Bediako. And a quick burst again.
And then just drop the hammer.
And Timme has his shot blocked. J.D. Davison on the push. Shackelford sets the feed. Three for Jaden Shackelford.
Are you
for Alabama? They have hit 9 threes. Jaden Shackelford. 10 first half threes for the Crimson Tide.
What?
20 for Shackelford. He is 6 of 7 from downtown.
What? Unreal first half by Jaden Shackelford in Alabama, but the execution here, you're going to drive.
Jaden Shackelford. Juwan Gary on the baseline. 53-35, Alabama with the lead. Chet Holmgren gets the rocks, and they put them on the baseline underneath the hoops. Drew Timme.
And then just simplifying the finish.
17 points for Timme. Keon Ellis from deep, and the offensive rebound, Alabama, and the flush inside.
Strother and Chet Holmgren did not communicate. Both closed out to the shooter, and then there was nobody there.
An easy putback from Chet Holmgren for the Sound. Brampton, Ontario, Canada. The floater short from Andrew Nembhard, and the tip.
Fouls. You have 4. Now you're on the bench.
And he'll be sitting for a little while. There's your Bolton straight on. A three for the Sound.
So defensively staying much more attached to Shackelford, and offensively getting back to where their strength is, and that is attacking and finding ways to score in the paint.
Tough step back. Davison, an impressive first half for the freshman. Here he is behind a screen. 3 threes for J.D. Davison.
Somebody, if you don't help enough, the ball handler's going to be able to knock down the three.
Loose ball picked up by Chet Holmgren. Underneath. And the basket for Chet Holmgren backing in. William Strother. Holmgren. Muscles up. He got it and won. About 195 pounds on that one.
Strother a little bit out of control, didn't have his feet set underneath him. I thought they could have called the foul there. Instead, they let it play on and then got the touch foul going on. I would always say this.
It was on Darius Miles, number 3 on him.
So as you reach over the top, even as he's nudging underneath you, it causes
Anton
problems.
Watson, his first 3 of the season. Eight straight for Gonzaga. Shackelford, his first points of the second half. And intercepted. Charles Bediako reading the play. Along the baseline, the reverse. Jaden Shackelford keeping the dribble alive. And a timeout for Gonzaga.
Playing in this building with this crowd. and the runs that they've sustained and taken on from Gonzaga.
Jaden Shackelford off balance, draws the contact and one. To 6. Step back 3 and a tough shot from Nolan Hickman.
For Villanova.
Nolan Hickman, another 3 for the freshman. Darius Miles attacks. And here come the Zags countering. Hickman. Blocked by Jaden Davison and a foul call.
Has the ability to score the basketball. There's no doubt about it. 24th ranked prospect coming out of high school. That time probes the next level. If you look at Gonzaga, they've had a ton of bigs and guards. They've just produced pros because they win. That was kind of a Walton-esque question that I asked you, by the way, because I know you've seen him play.
Other way, says Michael Irvin. Jaden Shackelford, blocked by Chet Holmgren out of bounds.
Great defensive rotation. You see the way that I'll do more games here if they're feeding me that.
Sean Farnham living by the motto, if it's free, it's for me. Julian Strother. Loose ball picked up and attacking the rim is Keith.
I just think it's going to get closer and closer, Roxy.
Andrew Nembhard down low to Timmy. Spins out of the double team. Timmy fading away, tough shot. Anton Watson the offensive rebound and put back. Firing from deep, short on a 3 from Julian Strother, and here comes Alabama. Noah Gurley attacks, swatted by Drew Timmy, off the foot of Jaden Davison.
Drew Timmy in rotation goes. The SEC is loaded from top to bottom.
J.D. Davison, a big 3 for the Crimson Tide. Shot clock inside 10.
Quinerly's got to attack him.
He hits a 3 from the corner.
Or not. Man, it's been impressive to watch them go.
Up 10, approaching 2.5 to play. Julian Strother missing a 3. Rebound tipped out by Timmy and a steal. J.D. Davison steps in front and finishes for Alabama.
Oh, my. Underneath, Davison goes up for the rebound. Doesn't quit on the play. Anticipates, jumps the passing lane. Everybody kind of scratching their head a little bit, wondering who this team might be. They are a hard-playing group of guys.
Julian Strother down the lane for the Zags.
And continue to replicate it and try to get even better.
20 points for Davison. Drew Timmy the offensive rebound, and he lays it back in. Timeout Zags. 37 point at the tip. Keon Ellis holds, and that'll do it. And Alabama